Amy Medford with Medford Knife and Tool, and showcasing once again knives for Jake Smith, aka the Medford Guy. I know I always start off the video saying these are the coolest knives, but what can I say? They're pretty awesome. All right, Medford Guy, enough said. Let's see what we have headed his way. Started off in the small spectrum, an absolutely beautiful. So I'm gonna bring it. Brittany, you tell me if the lighting's, is it better over here? Does that show up better?
You know, it actually was doing a little bit
Is it
better over there. Yeah.
Okay. So I think I want to call this canyons. It looks like kind of the inside of maybe inside of a rock or canyons. So faced and flame dress marauder, tumbled spring with the faced and flame clip. There are so many different varieties of finishes on the face and flaming. I love that one though. I carried the dress marauder for about 6 months and I really enjoyed it. The Panzer, I don't know, kind of a wormy face and flame. It's got a lot of movement in it, very cool. This has always come in a Tanto, so if you ever find one in a drop point, it's exceedingly rare. We probably did about 5 total. It does come with a breaker, NP3, tumbled spring, faced and flame clip. We have one Swift on the table. It is a Tanto version, S35, red handles, standard clip and hardware. Sorry, Jason wants to talk. You want to say? Oh, Chris wants to talk. All right. We have a slim Midi Tanto with a tumbled blade, Eye of the Storm faced and flamed handle, tumbled spring faced and flamed clip. It's good for the boys to be embarrassed occasionally. All right, S35 PVD Tanto slim Midi with this beautiful American flag billowing on it. This one here has a little TMG engraved on this, I don't know if he's gonna let go of this, engraved on the spine of the blade for Medford Guy. PVD clip, and it's a faced and tumbled handle and spring. So occasionally, and you know, more so than not, we get scratches on a faced handle. It's really hard to get it out. So we've been tumbling the surface, and it has this really cool, smooth, even finish that's been faced and then tumbled on top. I don't know what to call this one. It looks like lapping fire flames. It's got bronze predominantly in the background, PVD blade, PVD hardware, and clip with a standard bronze anode spring. The full thick Midi Marauder. So it's got 0.190 inch thick blade. The handle and spring are the same thickness as the blade, maybe off by a kitten hair. This are dark blue bead blasted handles, almost violet. Brushed grooves after the color anodizing and brushed scallops. That gives it a really nice framed effect, especially with the pinstripe chamfers all around the handles. The micro Praetorian tie here is very simple, classic, masculine, PVD everything with faced and bronze anodized handle and spring. The clip has a dual finish. It's been polished and PVD coated, so everything's got a cool dual finish. This one here is made for Jake Smith. This is a complimentary knife for Jake. I guess he did a giveaway not too long ago. It was a 187 drop point, I'm assuming, because that's what we're sending to him. It has TMG laser engraved on the handle, PVD hardware spacers, clip, and blade. So this is going to be Jake's personal carry. We know how much he loves the 187 drop point. This Nosferatu flipper, boy, this guy's already been on some journeys. It was one that Jake had purchased from SHOT Show in Vegas, and then it was supposed to go to Iwa. So he had gifted this to us to bring to Iwa, which never happened. So it went in a package, it went on a pallet, it went to LA. Everybody told us it went to Amsterdam waiting for Iwa, but it never did. So it sat in LA and then made its way back to us. So this is a Nosferatu flipper. We have not delivered very many of these so far. So it's got a gray neutral backstrap, tumbled clip, blue anodized handles, and a tumbled blade. All right, same configuration. We have an emboulet, old school D2, brushed groove, so it has a little bit of shine to it, MP3 breaker, flamed clip. Marauder H, full size. It has these recesses in the handle. Those are milled into it. Standard hardware, flamed clip, NP3 breaker. A Praetorian Scout D2. This is always D2 if you have one with an S35. It was a small run that we did. Other than that, this comes with either black G10 handles or OD green. It does come with a breaker. It's got the MKT clip laser engraved. Believe it or not, this is one of my favorite knives on the table. Full-size Praetorian G. We do not really sell a lot of G10 knives, but this one here with everything PVD coated is just gorgeous. S35 PVD drop point blade, PVD hardware, spring, clip, breaker, everything. It's just fantastic. The only thing you can see is where we shoulder the blade and the stop pin. Everything else is coated. Terminator style D2 Praetorian T. So this is a rare find. I know a lot of you really prefer S35 or 3V, but there are some fellows out there who like D2 tool steel, and these are matching numbers. So I thought when I noticed that, that was really cool. Matching numbers, Praetorian T, D2, Tanto. And then Jake has a couple Praetorian tie here. Let's look at the comparison on the blade steel thickness. 1/4 inch thick on the tie, 0.190 on the T. This is a 3V PVD Tanto blade. We call this bark, kind of a copper bark sculpting on it. Got really cool horizontal lines on it, just beautiful. Flamed clip, really subtle, nothing shiny on it, so if you're tactical, this is for you. The second one, classic pips finish here, which is peaks and valleys on the tie. It's a little bit larger, so not so small and tight. Tumbled PVD, everything else. PVD hardware breaker and clip. Classic Jake style. And then the second TBF breakdown fighter that Jake ordered, this was another one of the knives that made its way to Iwa and came back to us safe and sound. S35VN PVD coated. This is a monster of a knife. I mean, dang! So cool! PVD OD green. This comes with an OD green Kydex sheath as well. Now the TBF Breakdown Fighter, that's a big knife for a reseller to purchase because they do not get a discount on it, much like the Praetorian tie. So for Jake Smith to invest fully into a TBF Breakdown Fighter, that's a lot to ask. We appreciate everything that he does. He promotes our products really well. He takes wonderful pictures, and he goes to shows for us when we can't make it. So Jake, from us to you, thank you very much. From everybody out there watching videos, thank you very much. What's going on in the background? Anything? I see stuff going on.
Jason slithered out.
Jason slithered out. Slytherin. All right, everybody. Keep watching the videos, and until the next time, I'm out.